Hey guys, this is Dave with Moniology. Hope everyone is having a great day. Today's Monday, October 9th, 2017, and this is part 2 of the Precious Metals Sector Review. For those of you who watched the first video posted yesterday, we covered why we believe that precious metals are towards the end of their extended correction that they've been in the last couple of weeks. We also pointed out that we firmly believe we are in a bull trend, a new bull trend that started in 2016, and depending on your time frame, we're in a longer-term bull trend that started in 2000. We've been in a correction from 2011 through basically 2016, and we broke out of that downtrend and resumed its uptrend, and then since August of 2016 we've been in a corrective move, which we kind of broke out of again in early 2017, and we had a really nice move that saw gold reach 1350, and now we've corrected basically down to about 1250, 1260, and we believe that we're nearing that end of that correction. So what we wanted to do here is take this opportunity is look through our watch list of over 200 names in the precious metals sector, primarily junior stocks, and find the ones that we believe have the best upside potential based on strictly on technical patterns. Those that have momentum, positive momentum, even in a corrective environment. Now, one of the things I want to point out is that we use weekly charts to analyze our stocks. What that does is it removes a lot of the noise in the short term. So therefore, we can't predict what happens in the next day or week, and frankly, in the next month. But what weekly patterns allow us to do is determine the direction of a stock, and that allows us to remove a lot of the short-term noise and hopefully catch the next wave, and the next uptrend that develops in the respective company. So without further ado, let's take a look at some of the 10 to 12 names that we believe have some of this upside potential, and based on your analysis and due diligence, potentially you might want to add or initiate some positions in these names. Let's have a look. So first on this list is AngloAmerican. NGLOY is the pink sheet over-the-counter symbol for this particular name. It's been in a powerful uptrend since middle of June, July, where basically from a low of 578 we've rallied to a high of 983. And this is all the while platinum has basically been correcting. So AngloAmerican is I believe one of the largest platinum names in the world. What this does show is that whoever's investing in this company believes, like we do, that platinum is it's nearing the end of its long-term correction here. And so you see this, it's rallied from 153 all the way to 983, and this is all the while platinum has basically been flat. Maybe it has rallied from 800 an ounce to maybe a high of right now it's around 920. So we believe platinum has extreme upside, both on a technical and fundamental basis, and this name will participate in that upside, and this is a name that you definitely would want to consider being long under those circumstances. So this is one that has had, back in the day, this was well in the 20s, 30s, 40s, and now it's in the low single digits or high single digits. So a lot of upside for AngloAmerican, and we like this name very much. Eldorado Gold, AKG, is another name that's been down in the dumps, and so you want to do diligence on any name that's down in the dumps. There's typically a reason why it's there, and so what we want to do is we want to catch the waves up, but doing due diligence is definitely a good idea on all these names. What we are seeing is the MACDs are finally starting to curl towards zero, and frankly it's already above 0.02. And it's starting to show a nice bottoming formation. For us to go long, a break above that 123 level would be important. That would coincide with that middle Bollinger Band level, and we think that it has some very nice upside. But we are now above extreme oversold territory on RSI, and just by the looks of it, it looks like there's going to be some very nice movements to the upside in this name. And again, you want to see that 120, 123 level break to the upside, and we believe it will very shortly. Atlantic Gold Corp, SPVEF. This one has been in an uptrend since basically 2015, from a low of about 17 cents to a high of 149. We've consolidated basically in 2017 between 110 and 130. We finally broke out of the consolidation phase, despite gold being in a corrective formation, and now we're starting to move higher. This must have a very, very nice fundamental story behind it. MACDs are finally starting to break zero, and accumulation is very, very beautiful here. We think that this is going to have a significant potential to the upside. Next on the list is VINO Silver and Gold Mines, ASM. One thing you'll notice from this list, and it's not an exhaustive list, but a lot of the mines are silver mines, because silver juniors are starting to really look good here again after a period of significant underperformance to majors in the silver space, as well as to junior gold miners and gold majors. This broke out of its downtrend in 2017. We've been basing and consolidating here for a couple months, and we believe we're at the tail end of this correction, and once this breaks above 180, there's basically clear sailing to about 220, 240. Ultimately, we think that 320 will be hit at some point this year. So that's a lot of upside. That's basically a double if our theory is holds. So one that you want to definitely look at. Next on the list is Banner Corp. We're kind of kicking ourselves because we've been calling this breakout of this downtrend here. When we first saw this breakout here, we said now is a good opportunity to buy. Now we've consolidated and kind of retested this trend line from the upside, and that's a very, very good opportunity to add to a position. And so we thought, okay, you draw another line right here, and once this particular consolidation breaks, that's when the next big move is happening. We are readying some cash for this trade, and well, we missed it, frankly, but this is just the beginning of this trade. We think 162.50, which is the first price target, does break. There's going to be some substantial upside, probably to around that 150 area. So bottom line is, if you miss this one, there's still some upside to 62.50 for the short-term traders. Once that breaks, 150 is a very nice move to the upside. Notice MACDs have broken above zero, and whatever's happening with this company, it's definitely positively reflected in the charts. Coeur d'Alene Mines, CDE, is another one that we've had on our radar for a while. It's finally starting to perk up. The RSI is showing some very strong momentum. It's at its highest point here since price was around 1230, so basically a very nice positive divergence developing, where RSI is at the same level where price was basically 30% higher. MACDs are basically at 2-year highs already, so that suggests that this consolidation is just about over. Watch for a break above 10. First target is 1250, followed by a move towards about 15 to 16 is definitely in the cards for 2017. DRD Gold is another name that's been kind of in the dumps over the last couple of months. We corrected from 890 all the way to 280 since August of 16. We've based here in 2017, and we're finally starting to move. We're above the middle Bollinger Band. We're basing right below $4 here, and you got the money flow moving in a positive direction, accumulation starting to pick up. So for us, this is a buy above $4. First price target is $4.50, followed by a move that can be very powerful, all the way to $6.50 and ultimately to $9. Something's going on here, and it's positive. Eldorado Gold Corp, EGO. This is a name that's been hammered since basically 2011. It's still in a downtrend, so make sure you understand that as you trade. But it broke out of its immediate downtrend in 2017 recently. Now we're starting to break above the middle Bollinger Band, and it looks like a retest of this downtrend line around $3 is very likely, where MACDs are now firmly above zero, and stochastics are above the 50 line, and this is a name that, you know, if it can break out, if it's figured out, if the company's figured out fundamentally whatever it is that has brought this to such a low point, then possibly there can be some substantial upside. For longer term traders, a break above $3 is your confirmation to go long this name. For short term traders, this is one that could be a nice move towards $3. Next on this list is Endeavor Silver Corp, EKX. This is broken out above this downtrend, and notice here above this downtrend here, and our price target here is $5 in the near term, but its MACDs are above zero line. Its stochastics are starting to turn, and we think that there's some substantial upside in Endeavour Silver. Next on this list is Exelon Resources EXLLF, another one that's broken out from its downtrend, and MACDs are starting to curl back up. It's consolidating below the $2 level, which served as a double top over here, and it's got some very positive RSI momentum. If it can break $2, the next logical target is around $3 a share, and we believe that that'll be hit in short order. So Exelon Resources is another one of those over-the-counter names that seems to be doing very well, even in the midst of corrective action by the overall metal. Next on the list is First Majestic Silver, another silver name, AG. This is one that, if you recall, rallied from 240 all the way to 1915, which is a very powerful move. We've corrected down all the way to 592, and now we're finally gaining some momentum, and looks like we're going to be headed back to the upward direction. Look at this, we're above zero on the MACDs, and that's a positive development. If we can break out above 50 on the weekly RSI, which we believe is coming very soon, that we think a run towards 14 or possibly 19 in short order is very possible. So a very powerful move potential here with First Majestic. Finally on this list is Fortuna Silver Mines, FSM, another one that's broken out of its bullish flag pattern. We've consolidated above this breakout zone here for several months. So when the move does break higher, and we believe it's happening right now, notice it's just about ready to break above the 50 RSI. It's tried multiple times. Now we think that it's likely to do so. For us, this is a buy above the $5 level, above the 50 EMA of 511. This can have a very nice and powerful move to 650, possibly 7, and I think we'll retest that 975 area at some point this year. Bottom line is, guys, a lot of really interesting opportunities developing. We've been given some really nice opportunities overall in the sector, and now is the time to have your watch list ready. Now is the time to be adding, initiating positions, whatever, depending on your strategy. But precious metals is an area that's going to show very powerful moves, very quick moves, and those that you don't want to miss as gold, silver, platinum really start going into stride. Anyway, thanks for watching, and please stay tuned for our series going forward, part 3, part 4, later on this week, and have yourself a wonderful week. Take care.